Hello, ownership babes. Welcome back to this session as I give some hacks, some tips on how you can get through this next quarter. I'm just telling you, well, actually, we are halfway. We're going into the 6th month of the year, which means we are halfway at the mark towards closing out 2024. And I'm not trying to rush the days. I just truly feel like you must be present and, in each new day. However, you must live for today, yet you must still prepare like you might be here at the end of 2024. And if that's the case, then this is the video for you, as I just share some practical tips that you can zone in, we can focus on as we're going into the other half of the year. Number one, stay focused on your goals and your dreams. I know it's so hard because if you're in that world, especially the social media world, you're hearing what everyone else is doing, not doing, and it's so hard, and you're like, what should I be doing? And I'm here to tell you, do what you know God has placed in you and your heart to do. Only you know that vision for you, your family, your descendants. So I challenge you, if you have not written out your financial vision, if you haven't written out your vision for your life, write it out. I just believe words have the power to manifest and grow and change us. So make sure you are doing that first and foremost. Number two, you have to do some reading. You have to do some growing. Often I say when I stopped reading, I stopped learning, I started dying, not dying literally, but actually dying to my one true purpose in life. So you have to keep growing. And I just realized at this point in my life, you can go read. There's tons of books out there. However, just go get the top books that are out there in the areas you are seeking to grow in life, and get those top 5 to 10 books and just continue reading them over and over and over again. Most people ask, what is your secret? What are you reading this week? I'm always reading. However, I read things over and over. Why? Because it becomes a part of me. You are what you're doing. You attract what you are. So I want to make sure that I am growing positively inside out. So grab you some books, and they may be books that you've already read, but if these are books that were life-changing, grab them, read them again this summer. Number 3, stay on budget. I can't do a session without mentioning this. Stay on track. Look at your budget, revisit your budget, zero it out every single month. Make sure every single dollar is accounted for. There's so many other videos, information out there on really how to develop a detailed budget. Again, I just believe that's personal. For me, I just have a simplified budget, income minus expenses. That is it. And that tells me what is left over. And if you are out there and nothing's left over, it should tell you you need to increase your income or decrease your expenses, or what? Do both. However, I let my budget be my financial roadmap. Let it be your financial roadmap for the next half of this year, and it will keep you on track. Number 4, make sure you do not overspend. I know all of us, we love to shop. Maybe your thing is not like my thing. There's something that you love to buy. I love dresses. I'm telling you, I wear dresses 99.9% of the time. However, I love to take a dress and wear it, 100 different ways if I can. Why? Because I'm maximizing it. I'm loving it. I'm valuing it. So I challenge you to love, value, and cherish what you have. Always this summer, in this next half of the year, do not find a reason to spend. Find a reason to get creative so that you can do what? Going into my 4th point, save, save, save. I know this is a time where in this hemisphere, people are on vacation. It's hot out. People are enjoying the summer. And see, what I've found is that this is one of my secrets too. I always do opposite of what the world is doing. So in my hemisphere, I know people are out there vacationing like no other, planning week after week week, month after month. And this is the time where I'm not doing that. This is the time where I'm working towards my goals and my dreams. Why? Because at the end of the year, which is fastly approaching, see, I don't want to go into those months, October, November, and December, and not have reached the goals that I set out, which was probably the end of 2023. I want to complete those goals, and the only way to do that is by staying focused. And then at the end of the year, once I've hit those goals, then guess what? It is vacation time. So hey, that's probably when most people are not vacationing. That's okay. See, you got to do what most people are not doing when you are trying to chase a vision. So these are just a few practical tips, and I'm thinking, and don't forget, I mentioned this before, find you a hobby that you enjoy, because in the midst of going after these things, in the midst of fighting for your goals the next half of the year, what tends to happen is that a lot of people, they get stressed out with it. Don't get stressed out. Have your hobby, something you enjoy, something you love doing, and do that thing. I mean, there can't be all play and no fun. You got to enjoy yourself. Life is about joy. We are promised joy. We are promised peace. You have to choose to do what? Accept it. So thank you for tuning in. Until next time, see you later. Hasta luego.